Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your career reading for January and February 2021. Uh, it's so lovely to be here with you today. It is, New Year, fresh start. Let's do it. I have the cards on the table. If you're interested in a text I'm using, all of the information is in the description down below. Also, if the message doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and rising signs, especially your rising sign. And I think the last message that I want to tell you is that if you are interested in a personal reading with me, check out the description down below on how to reach me, and we can look at your situation specifically because this obviously is a general reading. So let's have a look at your career situation. This can be your business, employment, project, studies, whatever you're doing to advance in your career. So let's start with the past energy. We do have the Page of Swords. Okay, so with the Page of Swords, in the past, what I feel, there are two energies here. One is that possibly you got an announcement, you got a message from someone that there is something new happening, there are changes happening, or will be happening, something new that you're not used to. There could be changes in your workplace. You may be asked to do something completely new, something that requires a little bit of learning from you as well. Or it's you having this idea to do something new, maybe in your own company, or learning something absolutely new that will bring you more success and that will take you further in your career. So I feel like there was a spark there, idea that things will be changing, there will be something new coming. The way you're gonna work, it's gonna look different. It's going to be a fresh start, new energy. I'm not sure if you are very excited about it. For those of you who received that message that there will be changes and new things coming, I feel like you're maybe not so sure about how you feel about it, how it's going to influence you, if you're going to enjoy it or not. So this could be also it for you. So let's have a look at the current energy. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't think much has changed, to be honest, at least looking at this card right now. Maybe you are still waiting for this to be implemented, because Seven of Pentacles for me is that mundane work. The work where, not much is changing. We don't see, the fruits of our labor just yet. We're waiting for the cycle to complete and to see, how we did, what we've grown through our very hard work. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're just working hard, still doing whatever you were doing at the beginning, and waiting for those changes to come, waiting for that success, waiting for that new thing to arrive and to change how things are happening. I also feel like for those of you who had that idea, that you want to learn something new or create something new, design something, you may be working really hard to make that a reality. So this is that less glamorous part of work and success, which means just like everyday work, having to-do lists and just ticking off the boxes and progressing very slowly but continuously. So you may be just doing your thing, but maybe you're not like the happiest and most passionate person at the moment, because what you're doing is it's not pushing you forward. It's just doing everything that needs to be done. Okay, so let's have a look at the future energy. Let's see if anything changes. Ooh, we do have the Chariot, so that's number 7 again. there will be definitely movement. So if you are stuck now, or you feel like you're stuck and not much is changing, whatever was promised there, whatever the idea was not delivered so far, I feel like this is gonna be changing probably within those next 2 months. You will see a lot of movement, a lot of change in your work. You may also I love the chariot. This is the person who is, the chariot energy is someone who knows what they're doing. They have authority because they're wise and experienced. They're not necessarily, the highest position there, but people listen to them because they are right. They're very wise and they know what to do and they see the bigger picture. So for some of you, it may mean that you'll get a better job. Maybe that new idea takes you somewhere where you have more authority, where you gain more experience. Maybe you're gonna be given a better position that can represent promotion as well, or just getting the fruits of your labor. So if you've worked very hard on something and you've put so much work and it went well, the victory is there for you, and that usually brings something really good to our lives. It could be a bonus as well. It could be giving you more responsibility, more independence in your work. But whatever stagnation you're experiencing now, this is gonna definitely change. Yeah, we have the Judgment. Okay. And we have the Empress underneath. So there you go. That's you. Beautiful. This is new, very abundant beginning. And you being much more advanced in your work. We start with the Page, and now we have the Empress, and we have the Chariot. This is another, like, many levels above the Page. So whatever was starting, the idea that was starting there, and you were building on top of that, you'll definitely see, like with the Judgment is the review, the assessment. It can be also the annual assessment. So I know that many of you, at the end of the year, we look at what we've done, how it went, if we had any success or not. If someone is doing that assessment on you, you will exceed in it. You may get a really, really amazing reviews, and that can influence your future. You may get promotion because of that. You will be progressing in your career. This is this is reassessing whatever has happened, and I feel like you've put a lot of work, a lot of very sometimes boring work that needs to be done, but no one wants to really do it because it's not fun, it's not glamorous. But you've worked really hard and you've put a lot of effort into it, and now all of this together brings you into this beautiful place where you actually can have some more authority and can move forward successfully. So because of that, a positive assessment and review of your situation, you will be given a new opportunity that is different to what you've done before. We do have the King of Wands here. This is much more creative project, creative idea, creative work, passionate work. So maybe that will take you from that, everyday mundane thing, repetitive thing, to something where you finally have more control of, and you can express your creative energies better. So let's have a look at the advice for you. Oh, we do have the Queen of Wands. Very interesting, because I just showed you the King of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, what the universe is asking you here to do is to embrace that energy, Queen of Wands energy. So explore your creativity, care about the things that you're doing, and I feel like you will get that opportunity here with this new beginning. You'll have much more to say and use that. invest in the projects that you're working on, invest energetically, and feel strongly about it. Get yourself motivated. The Queen of Wands is that, you know, creative person, who's also very flexible. They know how to adjust to a situation, and they're not rigid in their views. They want that, you know, fire, that they want the movement. They want to see how things are changing, shifting, what they're creating, how things are becoming a reality. They want to be part of that. Very often they want to lead, and they have the charisma to do it. So show that, you know, you are that person, that you have that fire within you, and you can make something great. So let's have a look at the external factors for you. Oh, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so as I said, some of you may get a promotion, and I feel like this could be, you know, someone informing you about it, giving you that opportunity based on whatever you've done. You may get a message that, you know, this is what is happening now. It's time to move on to something better because you've done such an amazing job in your current position. You may get a message in general. It doesn't have to be promotion. Someone may offer you something, a new, you know, idea, taking part in a new project, new idea, and it may come from you know, someone on the outside, and you may be thinking if you're interested in that. Let's have a look. We have the Justice, okay. And we have the Eight of Swords and a Queen of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups underneath, another Ace. Oh my gosh. And we have the Ace of Swords underneath the Ace of Cups. So, crazy. Ace of Swords twice. Definitely I see a lot of swords and a lot of cups here. So this is an opportunity that sparks your passion as well. This is something that you makes you fulfilled and makes you feel much better about your job compared to what you've done before. So I feel like maybe at the beginning you're not so sure about it. You may get that offer from your company boss. This is also a message regarding some possibly, you know, financial or law related situation for some of you, but probably just for one or two if you're waiting for some kind of decision from court, for example. That may be it. If you were stuck and waiting for that to happen, you will get that information, and it will be very fair decision. So if you were hoping for a positive, you know, positive outcome, if you haven't done anything wrong, it most likely will be that. But for others of you, you may get an offer that, you know, maybe you were waiting for a long time, or you weren't sure if you're gonna enjoy. So that we do see similar energy to this past energy. So maybe someone was telling you about that, you know, project. You weren't sure if you're gonna be interested in it. It's finally coming to fruition. It looks like, you know, this is actually starting now, and I feel like you will like it. I do see a lot of you know, fulfillment and really wanting to put your work into it and your heart into it, and be successful at it. And with this Ace of Cups underneath, this is something that gives you a lot of pleasure when you work on it. You enjoy working on it. It makes sense. You see you understand why you're doing things the way you know they're asking you to do or you want to do. So beautiful new opportunity on the horizon that is taking you much further than where you are right now. So let's have a look at the hopes or fears. We have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like what you are wanting is to move forward. That's why we do see that, you know, Knight of Wands. You want to move forward. You want to do something more creative, something that is changing more often. You don't want that, stagnant energy. You don't want to do that everyday boring work that you're not really passionate about anymore. Maybe you were at some point, but I feel like now it's just, you do it because you know how to do it. It doesn't give you that much pleasure, and you want to move forward. You want to progress. You want to have more to say. You want to be more passionate, and that's why we do have an advice for you to embrace that fire energy with this Queen of Wands. So you are hoping to move forward, and you're also afraid that it's not gonna happen, but I do see it happening. So let's have a look at the possible outcome for you for January and February. Oh, we do have the King of Pentacles. This is you, Taurus. I love it. But you see, we are moving towards that much higher position, much higher place, more authority, more wisdom. I feel like this whole thing gave you so much expertise, so much possibility that is opening up for you, that you are rising in your career. You may get more power to do what you want. You may be responsible for more things. You may be very reasonable and thinking about other people, not just you. If the King of Pentacles is someone who is responsible for a business as a whole or for their team, it's not just them anymore. It's not just them just doing their thing. There is more that they need to look at and look after, and that is the energy that I see for you. I feel like you will be rising much higher this month. I mean, in the next 2 months. So there is a very positive shift for you. If you were expecting and waiting for that change, the change is happening, and it's taking you somewhere where finally there's more things happening. There's more energy, more passion, and more enthusiasm about everything. So let's have a look at the oracle cards. We have changement. What needs to change? Yeah. And then we have, what are you trying to escape from? Are you burying your head in the sand? Okay, so again, this is just showing us that there is a change necessary. You don't want to be in that energy anymore. The energy that you're in currently, it's not making you happy. It's not making you fulfilled. So definitely you do feel that this needs to change. And what I was saying here, I feel like you could be a little bit afraid that, this is not gonna happen. This is, you're kind of waiting for it, waiting patiently, and there is nothing, even though it was supposed to happen. Things were supposed to change. It was supposed to be fresh and new, and it's not. It's the same old thing. And it kind of feels like, you may be afraid that, this is not going to happen. This is not going to change for you. But the change is coming. So when it does, don't be afraid of it. Don't be scared, even if the responsibilities seem much bigger than what you're used to and what you're doing. Embrace that. You can do it, and you are absolutely ready for that change. I think that's it. Please let me know in the comments below if this is your message. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of different readings, love, career. If you want something, you want a new reading, just let me know in the comments below what you're interested in, and I will look into that and try to deliver that to all of you. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you are interested in a private reading with me, all of the information is in a description down below, so check it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!